friends, I hope you are good. Welcome back to our English classroom. Today is our second lesson on adjectives. That is lesson 2. Let's go through the assignment review. The assignment I gave you in the first lesson. This is the assignment review. We have identified the adjectives in the following sentences. These are the 5 adjectival questions I gave to you for you to identify the adjectives in them. Okay. So we take the number 1, we identify the adjective in it, we do the same to number 2, 3, 4, 5. If we're able to get all, then bravo, we have a mark of 5/5. So let's see who gets 5/5. Number 1. Before that, let's consider what an adjective is. I know, remember, an adjective is a word that is used to describe a noun or a pronoun. A noun is a word that names anything in the word, and a pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. Good. So we consider such examples in each cases. For instance, talking about a noun, an adjective that is used to describe a noun, we had an example like the board is white. The board here is a noun, and white here is an adjective. So this adjective has been used to describe the board, which is the noun. Let's take an example on adjective being used to describe a pronoun. That is, I am dark in complexion. Do you remember this sentence? Good. The I here stands for me as a person. Okay. So what is the pronoun here? The pronoun here is I, which serves as the subject. And what word in the sentence is being used to describe the pronoun I? Definitely is dark. So the dark here serves as the adjective. So that creates the definition of an adjective, a word that is used to describe a noun or a pronoun. Are you okay? Okay, let's go through the assignment. Number 1. I saw the slim teacher going to school. I here is a pronoun, teacher here is a noun. But what word in a sentence is being used to describe either the noun or the pronoun? It's slim, right? But take note, the slim here is not being used to describe the I. The slim is being used to describe the teacher because it says I, for instance, I, Sir Isaac here, saw the slim teacher. So I'm talking about the slim teacher. You don't know how the size, you don't know my size. You don't know whether I'm fat or slim. So we are talking about the teacher being slim. So the slim here describes the teacher, but not I or the pronoun. So the adjective here is slim. Number 2. The black cat is on the table. We have a cat here, the cat serving as the noun. But what word is being used to describe the noun here? It's black, right? We got to realize that all the colors in the world can serve as adjectives, provided they are being used to describe a noun or a pronoun. So the black is being used to describe the color of the cat. So the black serves as the adjective here. Number 3. You and I know the poor boy has no place to sleep. You and I know the poor boy has no place to sleep. What is the adjective here? Poor, right? You are correct. But what is the poor being used to describe? Is it being used to describe the you and I being the pronouns or the boy? You are right to say it's being used to describe the boy. Yeah, because the poor here, serving as the adjective, is attached to the boy. So you say you and I, we saw the poor boy. That means you are talking about the boy, not we ourselves. So the poor is the adjective being used to describe the boy. Number 4, we have a big television in our room. We have a big television in our room. The adjective here is big. And it's being used to describe the television serving as the noun. Are you okay? Yes. So big being used to describe television. Number 5. How many of you know the bad boy we are talking about? How many of you? There's a question, so it ends in a question mark. Take notes of your punctuation marks. Full stops and a question mark. There's a question. So how many of you know the bad boy we are talking about? The adjective here is bad. When you're describing the boy being the noun, are you okay? Good. So here's the assignment. If you get this, if you get all correct, as I said, you have a mark of 5/5. Bravo. Good. So we move on to our next subtopic, which is degrees of adjectives. Okay. Degrees of adjectives. One may wonder, when you say degrees of adjective, what does it mean? Degrees of adjective is how an adjective is being used to describe one item, 2 or 3. Don't worry, we'll talk more about it when we consider the 3 types of degrees of adjectives we have. In English, we have 3 types of degrees of adjectives. They are 1, 2, and 3. These are the 3 main types of degrees of adjectives we have in English. We consider the first one, the positive degree. The positive degree of an adjective is how an adjective is used to describe just an item, just a person, or a group. It talks about only one thing, not 2 or more, only 1. So we define degree of adjective being the positive one as an adjective that is used to describe an item, a group, or a person. Or a person. So it shows an adjective being used to describe an item, a group, or a person. So the positive degree of an adjective is the same as adjectives. All the examples of adjectives you know are all positive. All the examples of adjectives you know are all positive because they can be used to describe an item, a group, or a person. So examples of positive degree of an adjective include bad, dry, crazy, beautiful, close, new, empty, slim, brave, dense, early, soft, hard, easy, sweet, and among others. All these are positive degrees of adjective because these words here being used as adjectives can only be used to describe just a person. Let's take some examples so that we get to understand it more. One, let me take early. Sorry. It was a beautiful girl we talked about. Beautiful. It's here. Beautiful. How many girls are we talking about here? We are talking about just a girl. One girl. So you use the adjective beautiful. It's different when you are talking about two or more girls. Though it's only when you are talking about a person. So you use beautiful. So the beautiful here is an adjective, but it is a positive degree of an adjective. It talks about one thing. Are you okay? The food is delicious. The food is delicious. What is the adjective here? Delicious. What is being used to describe the food? So we are talking about a food. A food. So we use delicious. If you want to use delicious to talk about two or more foods, it's different. Let's concentrate on just one food. We talk about when you want to talk about two or more foods. So if you want to talk about one thing, use delicious, beautiful, or talking about one thing. Example 3. The soldier is brave enough. The soldier is brave enough. The soldier is the noun here. And what is the adjective here? Brave, right? Yes. So the brave is being used to describe the soldier. One thing. Let's take our fourth example. We are going to see the new book in town. We are going to see the new book in town. New is an adjective and it's being used to describe the book. So the new serves as the adjective. It is a positive degree of adjective because it talks about a book. A book. And it's not comparing the books. It is only talking about the book. It is not being compared to any other book. The same as the beautiful girl here. The beautiful girl is not being compared to any other girl or more girls, but it's only the girl we are talking about, so you use beautiful. The delicious here talks about only the food. We are not comparing the food to any other food. The same as the soldier here, brave. The brave talks about only this soldier. It doesn't compare this soldier to any different soldier. So when you are not making comparison, when you're not talking about two or more things, that adjective becomes the main adjective. You don't need to add anything to it, as we consider in the comparative and the superlative degree of adjectives. Okay, good. Okay, so these are the examples of positive degree of adjective we have. It talks about one thing, one item, or a group. It doesn't compare them. So let's take an exercise. Good. So this is a small exercise you have to take. You write 5 positive degrees of adjective and you form a sentence with each. I hope you understand the question. So for example, this is mine. We begin as number 1. Maybe your positive degree of adjective you want to use is smooth. Then you form a sentence with it. Okay, so the floor is smooth to play ball on. So the floor is smooth to play ball on. Smooth to play ball on. So what is the adjective here? Smooth. And it is describing the floor. So this is a noun and this is the adjective. Please don't do this. Okay? Don't do this. I'm only explaining to you. So you write the positive degree, then you form a sentence with it. Then you come to number 2. You do the same. Please don't use what I've used. This is my example. Smooth. Do yours. Okay. Our next topic we talk about, in our next lesson, we talk about the comparative degree of adjective and the superlative degree of adjective. Thank you.